If you change your story, your life situation will change. If you change your story, you have a good and phenomenal life. Most of us are living off our old stories. What do I mean by that? Most of us are living in the past. We think that we want this out of life, but we see ourselves repeating the same thing or repeating the same pattern that we are running in the past. Now, what do I mean by that? You might be a mother and you are looking to you argue with your husband every now and then, and maybe you've even divorced. And for instance, maybe you are looking at a way to get yourself another relationship or to get yourself together in a home like you feel it should be. But you get into this new relationship and you see yourself repeating, you see the same old relationship maybe manifesting in a different form. And you've often wonder, why is that happening? Now this is it. You see, there's something called reticular activating system. It's in the mind. It means that wherever we give our attention in life, we'll focus, or our focus will expand. Let's say, for instance, you buy a car, and in the car showroom, you really like this car. It's a VW Golf. It's like green, rare color. You think it's rare, but the moment you drive it out of the car park, car lot, you start seeing green VW everywhere, which obviously you thought was rare in the society, but it's something called the reticular activating system in the mind. It gets you to focus on things that you give attention to. Because you're driving that car, then you will give attention. You start looking for, somehow your mind will start searching for every VW that is green or green colors around. You start seeing green everywhere, green cars and all that. So how this works is, if you're in a relationship and it has been bad in the past and you get into a new one, what this reticular activating system will do is you will be programming your mind to, maybe this new relationship, let this guy not have, or let this woman not have the same habits this old one had. And you start looking for things that they are doing or things that are not. See, you're focusing on their negative parts. So as a result of this unconscious, remember this is unconscious, you don't know it's happening to you. You start living in your past. You start seeing more of that in the future. As a result, the relationship that you're in, it will start dwindling towards the old one, maybe breaking up or too much toxicity in it or whatever. So this goes down to people that start businesses online. I told you I learned a lot from SFM training in online business, because they taught me how to focus on what I really want in life. Because if you're looking to start a business again, for instance, and you get into a training and you've lost money in the past, maybe like I have, I started in 2000. I tried in 2000. I lost about 3,000 pounds trying to start up this online business thing. And when I got into SFM, my reticular activating system started looking for ways for me to prove to myself that this training is a scam. So I was like going in trying to, but the good thing was it was different. I couldn't find anything to prove to myself. So that's why I stuck with the training. But the point here is, I was looking for it. I was looking for an excuse to tell me that this will not work or this is a scam. So it's an unconscious behavior. Now let me get you, the solution to this is very simple. If you read The Stranger's Secret I always mention about, it said you will become what you think about. If you see yourself repeating an old pattern, if you lose a job, what do? You start applying for another job, you get into that one, you realize it's the same old thing. You just, this is how you recycle your life, doing the same thing and over. So to fix this problem, there's only one way to do it. There's a few ways actually. One is basically, I'm going to give you one here, is if you're in a relationship and your spouse is not giving you what you want, get a pen and a piece of paper, because remember, you will become what you think about. So get a pen and a piece of paper, and every morning write down 5 good things, positive things that you see in your husband. I know the negative ones will be there, but don't give them attention. There's a subjective process to this work. Take a pen, again, I'll say it again. This, you don't just say it, you take a pen, get a piece of paper, if possible, get a notebook, and write 5 things or 10 things, gratitudes. Good things that you see in your husband, in your children. You can do this in your children, you can do this at your place of work if you want to change your life, because it's very simple. Write 5 things every morning, close it. Wake up the next day, write 5 things, new things. You can repeat the same old thing, it doesn't matter, just keep writing it. Now this is what you're actually doing. You're actually trying to replace, force your mind to see the good things in people. And the moment you start doing this, watch how they will respond back to you. But understand this, the first few weeks, it's usually the hardest. But just stick at it. It will work. My name is Pascal Wanaji. I always share what I experience and how I overcome challenges in my online business. If you're looking to start a business online because you're struggling with your, challenges, you don't see your kids, and you're looking for ways to sell products in Amazon or be an affiliate for companies or be a consultant, SFM is a training business model that teaches people how to do that. So, that's a big one. So what I would suggest to you is there'll be links around this video. Click on it, it will take you to their training and you check it out for you. If you decide to go for it, it's $29 application fee, where they will give you a consultant to work with you, and stick at it. Remember the process. Write 5 good things that you've learned today. This will cause you to take the necessary actions to get the outcome you want in your life. Remember, nothing good comes easy, but a journey of 1,000 miles will always start with that first step. If you like what I'm sharing, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And apart from that, it's another video from Pascal. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.